Hey guys, are you ready for some awesomeness? So go wash your face again, have a Kit Kat or something, because it's gonna be a really important chapter. Finding a niche is always the most important thing, because you will always be looking for some niches before turning those niches and ideas into designs and eventually run campaigns for. But this is where everything starts. Like, if you find a good niche, you can take it to the whole next level if you do a good targeting and campaign. And of course, if you got a good design, but all of this I'm going to talk about. But now, let's look for finding a niche solutions. So first of all, as I said before, there are two ways to look at things and the niches. The global international niches that can work in every company, not necessarily the countries that speak English or English speakers, but they are aware of that niche. Okay? And there is the other one, the local niches kind of campaigns, and we talk about it in a bit. But let me first cover the global international niches. First, I want to set myself as offline because I don't want them to disturb me while I'm talking to you guys. Okay, so global international niches, how to find them. So logically, guys, if we think about it, we know that international or global niches that could work in every company and every country are the niches or the things that are wildly or worldwide known, such as TV shows, movies, video games, maybe books, maybe. This is not necessarily, but I'm just brainstorming with you. What else? TV shows, movies, video games. Um, what else? Let me pause and try to remember. Oh, music. Music like singers or something. Singers, anything, anybody, somebody. Oh, so those are the things that are known widely. So, for example, TV shows. Let's take Walking Dead, for example. This is a like really popular TV show in nearly in every country. Do you know? So if you do have a good campaign in the United States, you may try to do it in other countries, in other European countries, but not necessarily. Why I'm saying this? Because you might even start in a European country. You don't have to like start in the USA and then find some good sales, then take it to other countries. Uh, um, Definitely, this is what we have to do if we find some good sales in the United States. We need to take it over other countries, okay? But let's say you don't want even to start with the United States because I know that this niche is so saturated in the US. So you can even start doing those things and doing some designs for this TV show for the European countries. So don't take the USA as a stop for you, like somewhere where you have to start. No, you can start in any of the countries, European countries, for many reasons. Most of the reasons and some of the reasons are mentioned in the first video about why is Europe is better than the United States. Um, so, for example, we have The Walking Dead here. Make sure you don't do any trademark stuff, any copyrighted stuff. Try to find something that doesn't have any copyright infringement or so or anything. So this is like so hard to do this, and this is why a lot of people don't do this because trademark stuff are so strict, and they will be taken down in any platform. And if not, if something happens, you will be tracked. Like any platform will give your name, and you will need to like deal with a lot of it, and you don't need this, guys. I'm telling you. So make sure you don't have any infringement in your on your design or something. I will give you some tips about designing your in design your t-shirt chapter, how to find some good designs and how not to get any copyright infringement or something. Let me add this because I don't want to forget. Finding Pinterest copyright, and I don't know how to write this. I hope this is the right way. Explanation. No. Insights maybe. So I'm gonna talk about this in the following videos. Make sure you show yourself that I wrote it down now. Okay, so I was saying that the things that we can do is TV shows, movies, video games, books, maybe music, bands, all singers. Like the bands, all the bands are so popular. There are so popular bands in the world. Let's take an example now. So, for example, we now have The Walking Dead. How the heck is we gonna check if it's popular? For example, in let's take Bulgum. So first of all, we go to the audience insights. This is our biggest stop in here, and we go here and we type. Let's take Sweden. Let's take Sweden, and here let's go and say The Walking Dead. Okay, and let's check. Whoa, that is like really good. See that we have 100k to 150k. Let's go and see Sweden population. So see that you have like to. Okay, so it is like a really small country. The population is so there are few people here in Sweden. So you can see that 100k here is a lot for this country, as I might think. Okay, so 100k to 150k are watching this The Walking Dead. Maybe there is another interest. The Walking Dead video game. Nah, we don't need the video game. So I might start to think that there might be some audience in that country, and we can see that men are like the most, like 66% are men from and 43% of those 66% are from 18 to 24. So I might really go with a campaign and do a campaign for those guys. Now you asking me, what design should we pick? And now I am gonna tell you, go and find a design that was selling good in the United States. Like go find a popular design, and it could be in the English language. It's no issue because, as we said before, this is a global international niches and can be promoted in the English language. The design can be in English. The ad copies could be in English. Actually, there's no issues, and etc. 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 So now we saw that there is some potential in this country. So the first ad set will be, and I will show you how to do alt sets and stuff in the targeting and in creating campaign chapter. But now we can create an ad set for those Sweden country using this interest, or maybe we'll find some actors or something and intersect them. Don't be confused. I will talk a lot about this later on. So let's take another country, Belgium, for example. Ooh, we can see that there are some people here. So again, it's 100 to 150 guys. This is so good. And imagine if those people were like passionate about this, they'd buy it like so fast. Belgium population, let's see. Again, 11 million. That is, sorry, that's freaking perfect. I try not to curse because it's not cool. So we can see here there's the you know just the audience is exactly the same almost. Let's check another country to make sure there's something wrong in here. Okay, Netherlands. Let's take Netherlands, and we can see that 150 to 200k, 150 to 200k, which is exactly like nearly the same stats. So we can see that the men are the ones as the main audience for this one, and again like 18 to 24. I wonder what is the audience in the United States like. Let's see. I might think that there are more women watching this in the United States. Oh, woo! I was right. I was right. So as you can see, in the United States, there are more women who are watching this show. So this is like creepy and weird, but it's okay. As you can see, that there is a difference in mentalities. This is the thing I was saying before. So as you can see, in the United States, the women are watching this before more. This means more violent women in the United States because it's a violent TV show. Sorry, US girls out there. I'm very sorry. Um, and you can see that in Europe, we checked three countries. Let's check another country, Germany or something. Germany has a lot of people there, so let's see. Oh God! So you can see that in Germany, 1 million to 1.5 million watches the show. This is like really crazy. Again, this is the same exactly. Men are watching, so you can see that in Europe, people are watching it more. Let's go for Australia. I'm just trying to analyze people and see. So women in Australia are a bit similar to those in the United States. Um, and let's check in United Kingdom. United Kingdom. Yeah, United Kingdom. Europe is somehow different than the United States, as you can see here. So this is like a little example to show you how it's different. Um, So we saw a lot of countries here, and you saw that there is some audience in here. And as I said before, the next thing is to find a good design. You will learn this more in design your shirt chapter. But yeah, you have to find a good design to do this now. Until then, let's check another one. So, Walking Dead, this is one thing that we've done before, done right now. So let's stay with the United Kingdom. Let's go, as I said before, the bands. So the Beatles, the Beatles, just like this. So in United Kingdom, there is 2 million to 2.5 million who likes those guys. Amazingly and weirdly, the young ages are more into those guys. I thought these guys were like old school. So shame on you, those people. Shame on you, 35 to 44. Shame on you, 25 to 34. More people from aged 18 to 24 are listening to those guys. God, that is weird. United Kingdom, there's something weird. Let's check more countries. But as you can see, guys, the most important thing that we took from this one is to see that the Beatles have audience in the United Kingdom. So let's go to Dice Inchfist, Germany. I don't know what I said. I hope it's not a bad word. Oh, guys, you can see here that there is a 800 to 900 people who likes the Beatles in Germany. That is like really a lot. And here, those people are defending, but still, 18 to 24 is a good percentage, so it's crazy. Um, but there is more people that are hearing those guys in the ages 25 to 34. While in the United States, I'm so interested to know what's going on here. Woo! That's crazy. Whoa. But still, men are like more listening to those guys or liking those guys. But you can see in the United States there is 10 million to 15 million. But how many are they in the United States? 150 million USA population. 100. Oh, I feel ashamed that I said 150 million. Sorry, guys. So it's the double 300 million as for 2014. And those guys could be like 400 million now. Our American fellas. So, there is a lot of audience in the United States actually, but this doesn't mean that if you do a campaign in the United States, it's gonna sell. No, um, I know that most of you started in the United States and nobody did. I can find maybe 90% of you who have never tried any campaign in Europe. I know until this course, because later on you will be like launching like beasts in Europe. Okay. So, we could see that the Beatles, how we could check audiences for different niches, like international niches, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. It's endless list for bands for I don't know what. You can always find something that is like known worldwide, and you can target a lot of countries, the European countries. Let's see Belgium here. 200k. That's like really good, guys. That's like really good. Sweden is exactly what the fricks. It's like the same those countries. Netherlands, the Netherlands. So it's well slightly more. And this is more or less about international campaigns. Next thing is the local niches. So let's talk about the local niches, but I think I'm gonna end this video to make it separate, the global, international, and the local niches. Oh, you know what? Okay, let me pause the video and decide. Okay, I decided to do a separate videos for those both parts. So see you in the next video about local niches, guys, and that is the video that will make you rock this. Shy says, see you soon. Woohoo!